Hello, Internet. My name is Brynanarchy, and welcome back to GregTech New Horizons. This is episode 4. Last time you saw me failing spectacularly on a bit of a mining trip. I have, I think, mostly redeemed myself from that failure. As you can see, we've got lots of iron, some tin, some copper, some coal, and piles of other random stuff in here. And when we look at the quest book, we have a lot of quests to finish up. I did do some other things between episode recordings as well. I finally finished these berry-related quests over here, so we can go ahead and claim all of this stuff. Let's take the loot bag, because loot bags are fun. Ooh, melon smoothies. All right. And we also have, in this Without Dying tab, I ended up making the bow, of course. You saw me actually using the bow to retrieve my stuff. So, more quest rewards there. I think I may have claimed this one. I don't remember if I accidentally claimed this one off stream or not, but I did claim it, and I think I took the loot bag. And in Tier 0, as you can see, we have completed quite a few quests related to getting our materials and tools. All of these down here are related to different ore veins. Up here are sort of the resources that it wants us to gather. But this just tells us to collect some of all the iron. I'm going to take a loot bag for that. I'm probably going to be taking loot bags for most of these. Yeah, I'll take the loot bag for this one too. Copper ore, loot bag, and another fuel source, lignite, and that gives me a large bacon sandwich. Up here we have copper and tin, getting into making bronze. We have, of course, gotten plenty of resources for those. Options for finding aluminum is just a checkbox task. This gives us an aluminum dust. More aluminum. Redstone we managed to gather. And of course, our iron. Okay. So with all of this in, let's clear out the inventory here a little bit. Patterns go in here. Bone is a raw material. Aluminum and the aluminum dust can go here. I think I've got all of the different berry types planted already, so these bushes are just going to go in my miscellaneous organics pile. These sandwiches are... Do I have space in the lunch bag for them? I don't, so they can go ahead up here. Same with the smoothies, and we've got a bunch of loot bags to open. And one of them is a Steam Age loot bag, which is awesome. We got some cooked chickens and a cow spawn egg. All right. Well, not as awesome as I had hoped. And then 7 more of these basic Stone Age loot bags. There we go. So we did get all of the dyes. We got some of these dampers. We got a little bit of bread, some yogurt, couple of meals, and this bow. All right. This looks like it's a normal Minecraft bow, not a tinker's bow. Speaking of which, where is my tinker's bow? Maybe that was my... No? Huh. All right. Well, I'm going to have to find where I put my bow. I put it down somewhere in the wrong container. All of these dyes can go... Oh, I got chests as well. Great. I love that I got chests. Perfect. There's a spot for the dyes. And I think I can use these to make epic bacon. Yeah. Cooked mincemeat, and I think epic bacon is one of the things that I need to work towards the healing axe here, right? No, it's not. Okay. It's just really good food. So I could make a bunch of epic bacon from some of those. Let's expand these other, oops, other chest setups a little bit. Okay. And then the rest of this is all food. Okay. Food. And bread can go in here as an intermediate. All right. So now that we've got all of our quest rewards claimed, our next kind of 2 quest paths are either making bronze or going into here and making all of the GregTech tools. Bronze, while we will be able to make, let's go here, bronze plates with GregTech tools and fluid pipes and eventually this coal boiler, which gets us to the next level of the Steam Age, tier 0.5. We also really want bronze for tools, and to use bronze for tools, we need to make a Tinker's Smeltery. That, if we go ahead and look in the multi-block, make this simpler, multi-block goals, we have this quest to make a bunch of smeltery related things. I have gone ahead and gathered all of the resources for that quest, as well as take down the smeltery in the village. Oh, it's nighttime. I should sleep. So between completing that full quest and also having the bricks from the village, we are going to be in pretty good shape as far as being able to build a pretty big smeltery early on. But we need a place for it. And if we look in this corner, I've started work on, well, I wouldn't say I've started work on it. I have kind of sort of started the second floor. There's a lot to do up here, obviously, but a second floor up there would, oh yeah, and this is why we sleep. I'm going to die. I'm just going to wither away and die. I'm not even going to bother eating to try to stop it. I'm just going to die right here. Oh no, I didn't die. Okay. So I do, however, need my bow. Grab some arrows and figure out where I left my Tinker's bow. Did I repair it? I don't want to have to make a new one. I'm concerned that I lost it somewhere, which is possible. All right, well, I'll make a new bow real quick. It's not too difficult. String, wood, part builder. We need the bowstring. And we need 2 of the bow limbs. And those come together to make a bow. Okay. Watch, now that I've done this, I'm going to find my original bow right away. All right, let's go take care of this guy. All right. And there we go. One skeleton murdered. It is amazing how much better having a bow is than trying to fight things in melee distance. Okay. Where was I? I was talking about level 2 of the base. So level 2 is going to come up. It'll be... Let's see. Do I have some blocks? I just have these. But it'll come up. This is the ceiling of floor 1. So there's going to be a floor level, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the ceiling. So it'll come up to about there. And I hopefully should be able to put an exit. Well, not in this direction. This still comes too far up into the hill, I think, for us to be able to put an exit this way. Because the exit will be on this level. But I could probably clean some of this up and put an exit like here. And maybe this way. Maybe I can put a little like staircase up. Something like that. So that's the building expansion. There's a lot of digging out to do for that and getting ready to put in our Tinker's thingy. So I am going to go ahead and time-lapse that, get things going, and then we will do the Tinker's quest to get the Tinker Smeltery, and we will populate floor 2 with that Smeltery. And time-lapse begin. What? What just blew up? All right. Well, I still need to build the ceiling, but it is enclosed and lit up, so I'm not too worried about mobs getting in. And I think we are pretty much all set to think about building all of our smeltery components and getting the smeltery up in here. It is going to be a pretty big multi-block, so we will have to make sure that we leave space for it, but I don't think that is likely to be a problem. All right, so let me empty out my inventory of some of these building blocks. I do still need to go through and detail the walls up here like I have done on the lower levels. These are just the aligned cobblestone. And if you look at the lower level, it's sort of interspersed with the detailed cobblestone just to give it a little more texture. I'll probably do that off stream. I want to move forward with the progression and getting our smeltery going. So for the smeltery quest, we need to make this 162 grout, which every single one of them needs a water bucket. So this is going to be me with a crafting table by the water, doing what I do. Let's grab, where did I put it all? Clay, gravel, and this. All right. And then I will also grab some, I have some dirt, okay, to fill in where I take the water out. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I forgot a crafting station. So from over here, I can pretty much just grab my water bucket. Shift click the grout in. Interesting. Why don't you like that? Where's my water bucket? Oh, that's why it doesn't like it. Grab a what? Oh, this is a flower pot, not a water bucket, and I'm an idiot. And as I was saying, the process is right click here. Shift click grout, shift click grout, get all this back in my inventory. Repeat. So I will get back to you when this is done, because it's going to take a while. All right, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm not doing this way just yet. I'm going to go ahead and make some of the GregTech tools, because with the GregTech tools, I can make, where is it? A better crafting table, the crafting station, which will hold all of my stuff in it, and I just need a saw for that. So let's get in here. What do I need for a saw? I need a saw blade, which is a file and 2 plate. Anyway, let's grab a couple of stacks of iron, and we're gonna need a pile of sticks, and let's start working on our GregTech tools. I know some of these, and some of them I'm gonna have to look up, but we start with a hammer. From that hammer, we can make a couple of plates. And from those plates, we can make a file. It's probably shaped. Yep. And then with the file, is it just this to make a saw blade? Probably not. It's probably plates. So again, we will hammer. Let's see if this works. Okay, I don't actually know how to make a saw blade. Saw. Let's just find a regular iron saw blade is made from, oh, it needs the hammer and the file. Okay. I was close. Hammer, file. Okay, sleep, and then I will figure out what I just did wrong there. Iron saw blade is iron plates. Oh, file hammer. This is the somewhat annoying thing about all of these GregTech recipes, is they are all shaped recipes. So if you get the tools in the wrong place, they just don't work. So a saw blade and a stick makes a saw. And then if I take a saw and one of these crafting tables, well, 2 of them actually, because I want 2 of these. Hey! We have that. So I can drop one of those here. One of them will come outside with me. Now, if I take this bucket, put the recipe in once, grab the grout, It no longer... Yeah, this is much faster. I no longer have to clear the crafting table every time. I can now just go back and forth. All right, and with that, we now have made our grout. Go back to that quest. Wherever it is. Multi-block goals. We should have our grout. Now with the wooden form, we can turn 8 of these at a time into 8 bricks, and we are going to have to cook all of those. So let's get that started. Our wooden form should be in here. Yes, and yes. I may have to make some extra grout to make, because we salvaged these extra casting tables and basins from from the village is Smeltery. We might need to make some extra grout so we can make the necessary accoutrement to make those work. But let's see. I thought I had some... Here we go. A couple of buckets of creosote. I have too much creosote, so if I'm cooking a stack of something, I may as well use the creosote for it. And then for half a stack, we just need some charcoal. And then I have 4 grout here, which is a weird number. I'm going to... Let's see, do I have enough sand and gravel for a full recipe? Maybe. Is that the recipe? That is the recipe. Okay. Let's go get a little more water. Make 1 more of these. All right. It's not too bad to make the grout in small amounts. It's just that, you know, when you need hundreds of it all at once, it gets a little spicy. And while all of these are cooking into seared bricks, I think we can finish making the rest of the Tinker's tools. Multitask a little bit. So back in the Stone Age, what do we still need? We need a wrench and a screwdriver. Okay. A wrench is... I think going to just be a bunch of ingots. Yep, a bunch of ingots with a hammer. Hammer. And the screwdriver is going to be 2 rods. Okay. Rods you make by filing down ingots. And then a stick for a handle, a file, and a hammer. And we have a screwdriver. We will claim that. And then this is a retrieval task. Okay, so I can just pop this out. And that is done as well. And we can claim those. Oh, these only do half a stack. For some reason, I thought they did a whole stack. My bad. But that is easy enough to remedy. And then over here with this 1 wool, we can go ahead and make some more torches with it. And this creosote bucket. And grab some more creosote out of here. This one I assume is, oh, not quite full. Okay. Good to know. Am I putting coke in here? I am. Let's grab another stack of coal. We will almost certainly, fill everything up with creosote, but I do want to get some coke going early so that I have it when the time comes to need it. Okay. I killed one cow and one sheep. I want to kill one more of each. And you have chosen yourself as the victim. All right. So I think on this time to kill cow or whatever, 2 out of 6 done. And I am going to kill, let's see, are you going to walk out? Come on out. No? I was thinking one of them would path out eventually. They really don't seem to want to. There it goes. Oh, no, not the baby. All right, I'll have to lure him back in. But the cooldown on this thing is really something. Let's see. Baby? You coming? There you go. All right. And we can make a few more torches here with this creosote bucket. Done. Let's see. Yeah, these immediately turn into empties. So let's fill them up as well. Meat can go in here. Leather goes in here. Okay. Our next steps on the quest for this, once we have our seared bricks, we need to make 28 of these seared brick thingies, which once again need water. So let's grab our bucket again. This is an optional task to have all of these in my inventory at once, right? Yes. Okay. So I can start on these seared bricks while those keep cooking. I'm not going to make you watch this, as always, with the tedious crafting. So I will catch you up when we've got the 28 of these that the game wants us to have. All right, that wasn't too bad to get those. We now need to make seared faucets and casting channels and drains and a bunch of other stuff made. So first, the Smeltery controller is a furnace surrounded by bricks. Seared tank is the same but empty. Let's see, I believe I have a couple of spare furnaces that I snagged from a village. If not, they're easy enough to make. Nope, that's a dispenser. That's a furnace. Okay. So the furnace goes here. 1, 2... the controller and a tank. We're going to make more of those tanks. But for now, I don't want to use more of my resources than I need. Faucets, it wants me to build 2 of. I do have a saw now. 1, 2, 3. So these use 5 on their own, or if I make a channel, they are slightly cheaper. Okay. So in the grand scheme of things, I need 6 faucets and 6 channels, which is making 9 channels. All right, we may not have enough here. We don't. We're going to have to make some more bricks. And our saw... And the reason 6 of each here is that we're going to make, as part of this quest, we're going to make a basin and a casting table, and we already have 2 of each. So our final smeltery is going to have 3 of each, which is going to let us do a ton of stuff in parallel, which is awesome. But it does look like I'm going to need to grab some more bricks. And yeah, these drains also need them, and I need to make 6 drains. So I need, let's see. For 6 more of these, that's 14. And then for 6 drains, that's 48. 62 bricks. They come in groups of 4, so that is a stack of bricks. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm just going to gather a bunch of sand. I think I have everything else I need. I think a stack of gravel and plenty of clay should be enough. I just need to get some sand. So I'll be back with sand and get some more bricks going, and we will... yeah, I don't have any sand. Get some more bricks going, and then once that's done, I will return. All right, we've got enough bricks now to make our smeltery drains that we need. I also do want to make some more seared tanks, but I'm going to kind of figure out how big my smeltery is and what it's all looking like when I install it upstairs before I decide how many of those I want. Although looking at this, the next step is to build it so we can cast out some seared stone. So let's grab all of our seared bricks here and start building a smeltery up here. I want to leave plenty of room on either side for casting operations, and then have a front, which is going to be for where the seared tanks and the controller go. And it will be, I think I'm going to go with a 5x5 base to start with at any rate. You can see I'm leaving space. Let me actually run downstairs and grab another building material. Just because I want the... I'll just use some cobblestone. It will work. I'm going to put the cobble in right here. What this is going to do is when I put the smeltery bricks in here, you can see that now the outline of the thingy correctly, the outline on the floor pattern correctly shows up against the edge of the smeltery, which is what I want. Like this again. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got more of these, right? Yeah, okay. Now, on either side, we're going to have the drains kind of like this. Whoops. 2, 3. And then bricks in between them. Bricks along the back. Here and here. And then in the front center, we are going to have our... Where's the controller? And then what I'd like to do is, that's the wrong brick. I want to have space for lots of seared tanks here, so I'm going to actually want to put 2 on either side. Along here, we need all of our spouts. On this side, we will have our 3 basins. On this side, we will have, well, 2 of our casting tables, and the third will have to come in later. I have a gap between each of them so that I can feed separate redstone signals into each of them if I, for whatever reason, only want to be using one of them in an automated fashion or something like that. Let's go see if we can make 3 more of the, and I think we can. I think we have plenty of bricks to make 3 more of the basins. Yes, we can. And then for clusters of bricks, those come from groups of 8. I'll need to make more, is the answer, if I want to add another layer to the smeltery. So for now, let's go ahead up here. These 3 seared tanks should finish it off. There we go. Smeltery is on. It's got lots of slots. Eventually, I will probably want to put another layer on top of this, but this can already melt 50 things at once. It's way more smeltery than we need. And it is done. All that's left to do is to be able to make a casting table here. And to do that, I will need to throw some stone in here. So let's do that. How much does this cost? 360 millibuckets. All right, I can't melt anything until I get lava. Okay. Yep. Let's do that first. All right. Let's grab these. Grab our tanks here. And we will also, how much leather do we have so far? We have 3 leather. Okay. So we need to kill some more cows. Breed them first. Repopulation. What's that one for? Breed. I've done this before several times. Well. Oh no! I'll have to fix that. Come back here. He gave me 2 leather, so... All right. I have enough leather now to make... oh, I have enough leather, but I haven't beat the quest, have I? How many cows have I killed? 4. It wants me to kill 2 more. How many baby cows do I have? I have 3. All right, I can kill this guy. Come here. Let me kill you. All right, that's 5. I need to kill 1 more cow. I also need to put a chili seed back where I accidentally smacked the crop. Donk. Is one of these guys grown up soon? What's your timer? For 1,000. You really don't want to be seen. 4 minutes, and I don't know what you are. 2 minutes, yeah, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, and whoops. Sorry, buddy. Where are you? Let me heal you. Can I not heal you? All right, well. Breed up the sheep while I'm at it. Let's see. This has stopped running, probably because it is full of... Yeah. And I'm slowly draining this one. Okay. Coke goes down here. I'm going to get my inventory organized. I'm going to sleep, and I will catch up with you all in the morning. I found my bow. It was in the weapon slots still, as it always has been. But this one is now pretty dead. So go ahead and drop another one in there. Fix this one later. Arrows are still fine. So yeah, I'm basically waiting for cows to grow up so I can kill one more of them. And then once that happens, we will be able to make the... let's see, put this on full view mode. We'll be able to make the pizza gloves up here, which we need to be able to carry buckets of lava. Then we can fill our smeltery, and then we can finally finish the smeltery quest, etc., etc. So, cow, 100 seconds. Yeah, we'll see you all in about a minute and a half, I guess. All right, and with that, the cow tipper quest is complete. I will take the extra leather. First things first, now that I have 8 steaks, I'm going to cook these up. And we'll finally be able to finish the Big Sandwiches quest that we started so long ago. Looking here now, we need to make, well, it wants 5 cotton and 3 string in our inventory. I think I can manage that. Let's just do that. Gives us a bunch of cotton seeds, which we probably don't need. All right. And with that done, we can finally look at pizza gloves. It wants us to make 6 of this woven cotton and have 6 string afterwards. So let's just like... each woven cotton takes 5 string, so I need 36 string in total. That's 37. All right. Whoops. All right, woven cotton. And then the, I'm just going to save both of these recipes. We're going to make a left glove and a right glove. Done. It gives us a couple more clay buckets. I'm honestly not sure if you can use clay buckets for lava. I'm going to make a few iron buckets just to be on the safe side. Let's see. A bucket is just 3 plates. Okay. So if I want to make... I've already got 5, so this will get me up to a grand total of... Sorry, I've already got 3, so this will get me up to a grand total of I have 8 buckets now. Some of them are currently occupied with creosote, but that's okay. The next thing we have to do, we can open this and put our gloves on. Wait. I gotta do it this way first. There we go. Gotta get that backwards gloves achievement. All right, so I have to go down someplace where there is lava. I found it in at least one of my mining trips. I think this copper had lava that was pretty easily accessible. I don't remember if the redstone did. I don't think it did. But I think this copper vein had lava that was relatively easy to access. So I'm going to head down into that copper vein and start working on filling up these tanks with lava. And with 4 tanks, we should have plenty of fuel for at least a little while. I will catch up with you when I am deep underground. All right. I don't have arrows with me. That's bad. This place is not really fully lit. I didn't end up using this copper vein at all because, well, as you can see, it's all wild open caves and not very fun. There is some lava. I thought somewhere in here there was like a hole that led just like right into a whole bunch of lava. Maybe I'm thinking of one of the veins next door to this one, though. It's possible I'm in the wrong place. Oh, hello, I see you. There we go. This is a small pool of lava. Let's make sure that we're not going to get ambushed. Ah, here we go. I was right. There is kind of a pool of lava there. All right, and for the most part, I think we're reasonably well lit up where monsters could potentially come from. Okay, yep, this is where I thought I was going. There's a bunch of lava down there, and there's a small pool over here. So the way this works is we clear the space first. We go ahead, and what we're going to do is put down all 4 of these. We grab our bucket. And we just start filling these up. Each of them takes... Uh-oh. Each of them will take 4 buckets of lava. And let me get a little extra space to maneuver around here. 2, 3. Did I reach that one? Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, is it full? Okay, nope. Let me make sure I can see the gauge on this. Yeah, I've got space for one more. And 4? 4. All right. Now I just have to pick these up. And the fun part is going to be that the gloves only work when the item is what you're holding. But now I have to pillar out of here. Yay. So I'm just going to soak this damage for a little while. And eventually I'm just going to have to stop to eat and heal. But until then, oh, this is awful. This is truly, truly awful. All right. Now that I'm at the surface, I can hold it and I can get back to base. And heading back to base, ooh, which we can start to see from the surface now. Love it. Yeah, it would be really great to have a... I'm going to turn the veins off. It would be really great to have a door on this side. I might... 3... Yeah, we're only 1 above the ground floor, so I might be able to make that work. Although this is also the side that I built the smeltery against, so... Maybe this corner would be a doorway, like right here. Oh, that's one too high. Okay, yeah. So there is some work to do there still to figure out kind of where exits from this might be. But if we put these in, we should now see that we have fuel. It says only 4,000 millibuckets, but that is a lie. We have 16,000. So if we go ahead and put some cobble in here, I don't know how much we actually need to make a single seared stone from the casting basin, but 360, but I don't know how much each one makes. We will find out. And then while those are melting, I'm just going to get myself slightly organized, and I will meet up with you all back up there. All right, each of them makes 18 millibuckets, so I need another 12. Okay, we've now got a block of seared stone here, so I should be able to pour that out. Wait for it to cast. And with that, we can now finish the very last item for the quest. Hey, hey. Okay. And this is a pretty great smeltery for being this early on. We haven't gone through too much lava yet, which is great. And if we look in, let's go, where are we going? Multi-block goals. You are not prepared is complete. We get aluminum ore berries, which are going to be potentially our only source of aluminum for a little while, and a couple of loot bags. So let's pop the loot bags and see what we got here. We got some glass panes, some gunpowder, and a bricked bronze hull, which will be necessary for steam machines indeed. That's great to have early on. Let's see, bricked bronze hull is used for the steam furnace and the steam alloy smelter. So both of those are going to be things that we want long term. So throw this in here as a component. I'm not sure what the glass panes are going to be used for yet, so I'll put them in my random garbage pile. Building bricks, tinker's stuff. The ore berries can go in with organics for now. So, kind of getting myself organized again. All right, and I think we are in a pretty good place to call this an episode. We've gotten our GregTech tools done and our Tinker Smeltery done, which was really the important part. Next episode, we're going to go for bronze here. I'll do these quests later. We'll go for bronze here, and we will start potentially even getting into the steam age, although we have a lot of construction and cleanup to do for the steam age, but I will talk about that and sort of my overall base plan next episode. I think we'll start with kind of an introduction to the plan, how the base is going to expand from here, kind of what I think I want it to look like moving forward, and we'll do that next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode.